Wow, here it is! After 20 years of research and 5 years of intensive writing, there it is, a box of books. Let's see what's inside this box. Woo-hoo-hoo! This has to be a lifetime achievement for me, and I'm glad you're sharing it with me. And let's see what we got. Woohoo! An anxious moment, to say the least. Huh. It's gorgeous. Wait till you see this. Wow. Mary Beth did a great job with the artwork. Just great. And that's the front cover. That's the back cover. And I couldn't be more proud. Let me tell you about this book and what all it is made up of and how we got to this place, and then let's have a look inside. This book is equivalent to 7 weekend courses in energy healing and crystal surgery. And I'll show you what I mean. I have the actual crystal surgery courses that I began, and then they were always displayed in binders like these, and there were 3, crystal surgery 1, 2, and 3. And then we had volumes 1 and 2 of healing techniques. So it all began with this and ended with that one over there. It began with this one, Advanced Crystal Healing Techniques. So all of this material got integrated for crystal surgery into this book. Plus, from our healer certification program, I've also included energy anatomy information and intuitive development information, and I will be showing you what I'm talking about. So I had to integrate all this material to come up with one volume, well organized, easy to read, easy to understand, from beginner to most advanced information. And it is all here and it's well laid out. It's gorgeous. Let's take a look. Wow. So gorgeous. All right, here we have it. The Complete Guide to Crystal Surgery, and art and design by Mary Beth Wilker, and photography by Neil Schapera, our famous videographer as well. Here we are. Beautiful title page. We have a dedication. We have a preface, creators page, acknowledgements, and then the table of contents. So from there we can go to the front of the book, and I have an introductory section where I explain what crystal surgery is, the roles and responsibilities of the crystal surgery practitioner, and then I start to get into material that's very new, the Etheric Dimension, gorgeous collage illustration by Mary Beth, explaining the etheric dimension and how that is relevant in healing work, explaining etheric tissue, very important to understand because that's what we're operating on in crystal surgery. And then we get to the energy anatomy chapter, and there is information in here that will be familiar, like the chakras, information about the energy field, and then information that may be new to do with the energy body. And I got this from my own downloads. This is not information that I was able to research from any other source. This is from my observation and experience and work in the field. I've been in the field for 36 years now. So we have these diagrams and illustrations of the energy body, and then something more familiar, the chakra system, and then also some important information that I had to actually ask the spirit dimension for help with, how energy flows through the chakra system and so on. So quite a comprehensive chapter. It may look brief, but it's because it's been very carefully written and selected. In Chapter 2, The Skills of Crystal Surgery, We talk about the mind skills required, like intention, and then the movement skills required, how to manipulate the tools, how the energy flows through the tools. And we came up with these diagrams. We had to turn 5D into 2D, very difficult, making the invisible visible, but we accomplished it with help from the spirit dimension and have carefully laid out all these diagrams explaining the different skills. It's a great compendium of that information. The first chapter that lays out the techniques is called the framework. And in this chapter, you find out how to begin a session, how to end a session, all kinds of crystal surgery basic information that you will probably use in every single session. Sweeping, opening chakras, and opening chakras very carefully explained, and how to read the chakras. This is a very rich in information chapter. We used 2 templates for most of the techniques. Not all techniques could fit into a template, but where we could, we used 2 templates. A 2-page template. This is the example. We look at general cord removal with specialized tools. On the left side, we lay out, there's an analogy. Which skills do you need? The stones that you will need. How to substitute if you need to substitute because you don't have the stones. How to begin, what to continue with, and what the technique will combine well with. Where necessary, we provide diagrams that are explanatory, and we give an introductory section that explains the technique and what it does, and then a step-by-step procedure, just like a recipe book. So there's your ingredients, there's your skills that you need, and here's how to do the recipe. All laid out. This is a 4-page layout. We have the stones on the left side. Here's the analogy, substitutions, what to begin with, complete with, combines well with, explanatory information, adaptations. Then we have the more arrow indicating the technique continues on the next page. And here on this side we have the skills that are required, going together with the step-by-step procedure for accomplishing the technique. And that's a 4-page layout. Of course, crystal surgery uses its own terms, and so we do have a glossary of tool formations, and that explains things like active point, what is a blade, what is a brush, what is a bowl, chakra stone. Even if it's familiar, what is being meant by the term here in this book, it's good to be clear. And so you can see we have quite a nice glossary explaining the different formations and tools. All told, the book is 380 pages long, and it's quite useful to go back to the table of contents and have a look what all is included. We've taken a look at the introduction, energy anatomy, the skills of crystal surgery on that page, and here come the techniques and procedures. So the framework we took a little look at, we got a glimpse of clearing cords, but there's also detoxification in healing, counteracting inflammation, supporting the physical, balancing psychological dynamics, manipulating etheric tissue, building etheric tissue, imprints on the energy field, and lastly, generating your own techniques and procedures. And this is very important. Let's take a look at this chapter because many of you are going to want to do crystal surgery your own way. And I encourage that. I want that. And this last chapter is to help you do it your own way. Here it is, chapter 12, generating your own techniques and procedures, a little bit of explanation, and then a template for generating a procedure, and the application for 3 things: osteoporosis, jet lag, and psychic attacks. So I'll walk you through what question to ask and how to find the answer, and then creating your own techniques. You have probably done this already, and I encourage you to do more of it. How wonderful to get more and more techniques and more capacity with crystal surgery. Just well laid out, carefully explained. Last part, principles of crystal healing technique development. And then we have an inspirational page with our granddaughter Adina. Now, if you want to see a guided tour on our website, go to crystalhealingtechniques.com and you can click on the guided tour and you can see in stills shots of the things that we've demonstrated here in this video. And I do invite you to come and visit us at crystalhealingtechniques.com and purchase the book.